As twilight blankets the world and whispers of ancient winds stir, we journey into tales that defy the sands of time, where the ethereal blends seamlessly with the tangible. Ancient stories that sound like alien encounters beckons us to listen anew to the records of our ancestors. From the mystifying wheels of Ezekiel's visions to the celestial engineers of the Popol Vuh, we walk the delicate line between myth and reality. These narratives, steeped in mystery and wonder, invite us to revisit the past, questioning what we know and what lingers hidden amongst the stars. Let us delve into these echoes of cosmic whispers. Step softly into the realm of ancient whispers, where tales from forgotten times unfold like the delicate petals of a timeless flower. We find ourselves at the banks of the Kebar River, under Babylon's expansive sky, where the prophet Ezekiel encountered a vision that transcends the boundaries of earthly comprehension. In a landscape where the exiled priest stood alone, a storm erupted from the north, its swirling winds cradling a cloud aglow with the fiery hues of the heavens. Within this celestial tempest lay entities defying explanation, their presence like an ethereal echo bridging the gap between the divine and the surreal. Ezekiel beheld creatures with metallic countenances, existing between the material and the angelic. They steered fiery wheels, each gleaming with the resplendence of precious beryl. The visceral nature of Ezekiel's experience has kindled curiosity across centuries. Was this vision an unveiling of heaven's mysteries, or an unforeseen intersection with visitors from realms unknown? For Ezekiel, the moment was as fearsome as it was wondrous, a revelation wherein the sky kissed the earth, tinged with boundless awe. The fiery wheels he witnessed remain an enigma, capturing the imagination with their structure, a wheel within a wheel. They moved with a consciousness of their own, their rims adorned with countless eyes, perhaps a symbol of cosmic knowledge. Their motion, fluid and bound by celestial laws, suggested intelligence beyond mere mechanics, prompting visions of advanced vehicles, timeless in presence. In this sacred theater of sight and sound, the brilliant figures commanding these wheels heralded a different form of enlightenment. Framed in burnished bronze, they moved with lightning's grace amid the roaring of majestic waters, compelling awe and reverence. Their human-like forms, intertwined with divine attributes, embodied a celestial authority that transcended humanity's grasp. Among theologians, there's ongoing debate. Were these manifestations divine interventions or cryptic encounters with beings not of this earth? As the lines between spirituality and extraterrestrial possibility intertwine, both interpretations create a tapestry of contemplation and wonder. At the heart of Ezekiel's narrative lies the divine chariot, a construct of unparalleled intricacy that theologians traditionally perceive as God's celestial throne. This chariot, an orchestration of beings and wheels, moves with a refined precision, transcending human craftsmanship. Contemporary science opens up further speculation, likening it to spacecraft equipped with technologies far beyond ancient capabilities. Whether viewed as a divine throne or an advanced cosmic craft, the chariot's elegance whispers of realms that blur human perception and cosmic grandeur. In this story of wheels and celestial beings, Ezekiel left more than an account of profound mystery. He transmitted messages of hope and assurance to those in exile, grounding them in the belief of omnipresent divinity. Against the backdrop of modern exploration, the vision prompts reflection on humanity's cosmic role. As whispers from antiquity sieve through the veil of time, does the narrative hint at a continuum of interconnectedness between the divine and the alien? Perhaps these messages transcend their origins, urging us to ponder faith and existence in a universe woven with mystery. Ezekiel's vision and its cultural resonance endure, inspiring faith and fueling imaginations worldwide. The narrative remains a keystone for religious communities, a source of artistic and theological exploration. In literature and film, it enriches stories of celestial encounters, bridging the spiritual with the cosmic unknown. Today's dialogues expand into realms of science and faith, each promising glimpses into the profound, challenging the boundaries of belief systems by suggesting a unity between divine mysteries and potential cosmic visitations. As technology advances, the interpretations of Ezekiel's vision seem to pivot, sparking discourse on ancient alien encounters. Some draw parallels with modern concepts of extraterrestrial visitation, suggesting the encounters describe machines and beings from realms beyond. Such perspectives liken the wheels within wheels to flight vehicles, positing that ancient narratives might parallel our current understanding of extraterrestrial life. These considerations illustrate the dynamic interplay between faith, history, and the alluring enigma of the cosmos. The prevalent imagery of light and eyes in Ezekiel's vision symbolizes revelation and awareness, suggesting divine illumination. The radiant spectacle reflects notions of enlightenment, while the eyes encircling the wheels imply esoteric knowledge, guiding seekers toward understanding. These symbols enrich the narrative, allowing reflections through metaphysical and technological lenses and hinting at insights into the unity of spirituality and cosmic awareness. In unraveling Ezekiel's account, endless possibilities emerge. Did the prophet merely reflect divine majesty? Or are there echoes of encounters bridging worlds? Delving into the narrative invites new understandings, revealing connections to humanity's historical and eternal quest. Here unfolds a journey beyond time, where the ancient script vibrates with spiritual exaltation and cosmic echoes, driving our boundless curiosity toward the truths of existence. As Ezekiel's chapter of Wheels Within Wheels draws to a close, it leaves us at the threshold of wonder and introspection. As the midnight storyteller's whispers fade, the allure of the unknown calls us ever forward, setting the stage for the tales yet to come, inviting us further along a voyage through ancient stories that resonate like whispered secrets of celestial realms. In the tapestry of India's rich cultural heritage, the ancient Sanskrit epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, emerge as beacons of narrative and philosophical depth. These texts, custodians of spiritual knowledge and ethical teachings, provide a gateway into an India where gods, demons, and humans intertwine. Yet, woven into their poetic lines are accounts of Vimanas, celestial chariots that defy time's limitations and reach into the boundless skies. Passed down orally before their transcription, these stories occupy a realm where the boundaries of myth and reality blur, awakening our curiosity about whether they hold echoes of a forgotten technological era. These narratives are more than relics of tradition. They are vibrant, living documents that stir the imagination and provoke the questioning of our known history. With vivid descriptions and rich allegorical tapestry, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana dare us to ponder the presence of these flying crafts that traverse vast distances and engage in aerial combat with ease. Are these symbolic tales? Or is there encoded wisdom about ancient technologies that once graced our skies? This intersection of technology and myth invites a contemplative exploration, encouraging us to reconsider the linear perception of history's technological progression. The visuals described in these texts transport us to a realm where vimanas soar like modern helicopters and airplanes. Techniques such as vertical ascent and hovering suggest that our ancient predecessors might have grasped the principles of flight long before our modern endeavors took wing. The enigmatic reference to their ability to combat and traverse great distances unfurls a narrative layer beyond metaphor, hinting at possible encounters with the unknown, or perhaps knowledge shared by celestial visitors. These accounts challenge our understanding, whispering of concepts like combustion and propulsion, terms that resonate with our current aeronautical jargon. At the heart of this mystery lies the enigmatic Mercury vortex engine, a theorized propulsion system that swirls Mercury to achieve lift and thrust. This concept, recounted in ancient texts, evokes images of spinning liquid metal, unlocking the secrets of gravity itself. The notion draws us deeper into the mystery of ancient knowledge, raising questions about whether extraterrestrial encounters or untapped scientific paradigms contributed to this advanced understanding. Could the ancients have glimpsed dimensions of reality yet to be rediscovered? Or did they brush against the edges of quantum knowledge cloaked in allegorical stories? In the Vedic texts, this narrative is not isolated. It is one thread among many woven into the grander context of Vedic science and cosmology. These texts cradle cosmic cycles and metaphysical musings, weaving a tapestry of knowledge that hints at an understanding of the universe that peers into black holes and quantum fields. As we delve into the encoded wisdom of these scriptures, we find ourselves at the intersection of myth and reality. The poetic descriptions of aerodynamics in Vedic literature invite us to reconsider how ancient narratives and spiritual allegories could reveal insights into realms of existence that defy linear progression. Physical evidence, albeit scarce and open to interpretation, holds tantalizing clues about these Vedic wonders. Archaeological discoveries reveal motifs that align with the intricate designs of mythical flying machines. Sculptures and carvings unearthed from ancient sites suggest forms that transcend ordinary vehicles, inviting speculations about technological ingenuity in times past. Are these mere artistic renderings or relics that whisper of advanced capabilities? While archaeology cautiously interprets these artifacts through a symbolic lens, they remain a canvas for inquiry into the possible depths of ancient innovation. As we navigate this mysterious panorama, the symbolism of the vimanas unfurls, inviting exploration through allegorical lenses. Spiritual journeys often take the form of metaphors, urging seekers toward enlightenment, and the celestial chariots could symbolize the soul's ascent toward transcendence. This invites us to ponder whether these stories are metaphysical explorations, reflections of a human quest for spiritual knowledge clothed in the garments of ancient flight. Such interpretations do not negate technological reality, but deepen our understanding of the layered narratives that continue to inspire us. The whisper of ancient astronaut theories infuses this tale with intrigue as well. Could the technological prowess described in the epics reflect encounters with beings from the beyond? Proponents of such ideas suggest that what we interpret as myth could be echoes of historical events influenced by otherworldly entities. This theory perpetuates the allure of the unknown and the idea that our past might be interwoven with celestial interactions, propelling ancient societies into unexpected pinnacles of knowledge. Modern perspectives, rooted in contemporary scientific inquiry, provide a fascinating parallel to these ancient stories. Today's advances in propulsion systems and aerospace engineering often resonate with ideas found in the myths of Vimanas. The continuum between ancient chronicles and current scientific exploration brings into focus the cyclical nature of human discovery. In acknowledging the potential overlap between ancient texts and modern science, we embrace an evolving understanding that challenges perceived limits and incites curiosity. The cultural influence of Vimanas extends beyond ancient texts, captivating modern imagination and inspiring stories that parallel the epic quests of the past. These metaphors for exploration craft narratives infused with a yearning for cosmic discovery, fueling creative endeavors that challenge boundaries between past and future. As these stories traverse time, they offer a lens through which to view our place in the universe, bridging myth with the mysteries yet to be unraveled. In weaving this tale, we embark on a journey of reflection, honoring an enigmatic past while daring to dream of futures rich with untapped possibility. In the heart of Mali, among rugged cliffs and timeless plateaus, live the Dogon people, keepers of a deep-rooted wisdom that entwines the earthly with the celestial. This West African community carries a wealth of knowledge, woven into their rituals and oral traditions, passed down with reverence and care across generations. It is a world where the heavens mirror the mysteries of earth, and cosmic tales breathe life into the village's spirit. For the Dogon, every star holds a whisper of the divine, and nowhere is this more evident than in their profound connection to Sirius, a star system that shines through the fabric of their cultural tapestry. The narrative journey of the Dogon people ventures far beyond our perceptible borders, extending into the cosmic sea. Among their intricate tales lies an astonishing understanding of Sirius, not merely as the brilliant focal point, Sirius A, visible to us all, but also its secretive companion, Sirius B. Astonishingly, this binary system knowledge was allegedly known to the Dogon long before modern science unveiled these celestial partners. While astronomers only confirmed the existence of Sirius B, a dense white dwarf, in the late 19th and 20th centuries, through intensive observation and computation, the Dogon's ancestral lore spoke of this hidden star with uncanny precision. Their traditions tell of its weight and density, resonating profoundly with what contemporary science has painstakingly discovered. This haunting alignment invites us to consider expansive vistas of knowledge. How an ancient society embraced such a cosmological truth remains a puzzle that beckons deeper exploration. These cosmic insights have been preserved through the echoes of stories and symbols, intricately woven into the essence of the Dogon's existence. Master storytellers within the community pass on tales of the stars, intricately embedded within ceremonies and dances, ensuring that these celestial narratives breathe through the lifeblood of their culture. This oral tradition is not static. It evolves with each recounting, adapting yet consistently anchoring the people to a cosmos they believe is alive with energy and spirit. The dynamic oral narratives link the Dogon to the universe, fostering not just an empirical record, but a living, breathing connection with the skies. These stories craft a reflective space where the tangible meets the mythical, unlocking perspectives where time slips aside and exploration extends beyond physical perception. Central to these cosmic tales are the Nomo, mystical beings that emerged from the heavens as both teachers and guides of humanity. Amphibious and wise, these entities from the Sirius star system imbue the Dogon's creation stories with their transformative lessons and otherworldly insights. Mystical, yet astoundingly coherent, the presence of the Nomo bridges human understanding with cosmic mysteries, suggesting a crossing of earthly limitations, or perhaps the symbolism of integration between human and celestial wisdom. Whether interpreted as real encounters or allegorical guides, the presence of the Nommo within Dogon mythology prompts us to entertain the tantalizing notion of a universe intertwined with realms unseen. The Dogon are not alone in such connections to the stars. Across our world, similar threads weave through other ancient cultures. Tales of celestial beings and sky gods echo through time, from the stories of the Anunnaki in Sumerian texts to the Aztecs' reverence for Quetzalcoatl. Such narratives, spread across continents and civilizations, create a compelling mosaic suggesting universal questions of our place in the cosmos and the curiosity that drives humankind to ever seek the celestial unknown. Could these shared cosmological themes across disparate societies hint at a unified cosmic narrative, a suggestion of journeys and interactions that span space and time? Or are they simply symbols reflecting our ancient desire to touch the starlit expanse? Today, the Dogon's cosmic understanding lingers as a conundrum at the intersection of awe and skepticism. Scholars ponder whether such knowledge arose from astute observation, perhaps birthed from dialogues with travelers of unimaginable antiquity. Critics, however, conjecture external influences and subsequent myth-making, hinting at cultural diffusion or speculation woven into the fabric of millennia. This nuanced dance between mystery and modern skepticism invites us to question how we validate knowledge. How do we reconcile oral tradition with the structured scrutiny of science? In contemporary arenas, the Dogon's celestial tales encourage a renaissance of education that respects ancient wisdom as part of humanity's inquisitive heritage. Archaeogenetics and archaeoastronomy advocate for an interpretation that sees these stories not solely as lore, but as valid historical touchstones, echoing the enduring dialogue between humanity and the stars. Such perspectives are less about debunking myths and more about harmonizing the wisdom of the past with today's scientific curiosity, asking us to honor the scientific endeavors hidden within these rich traditions. The Sirius mystery, in essence, acts as a metaphoric reflection of humankind's boundless curiosity, a symbol of the innate desire to unravel the cosmos and understand our interwoven relation with the infinity of space. It prompts us not only to look skyward, but also inward, around, and back through time, invoking the timeless quest that drives innovation, philosophical inquiry, and spiritual exploration. Navigating this enigmatic interplay of myth, science, and wonder guides us to inhabit that delicate, reflective place between knowing and dreaming. It's here, amid whispered stars and cosmic tales, that we gently touch the ethereal whispers of our universal narrative. The Popol Vuh, often referred to as the Book of the People, holds a revered place among the sacred texts of the Quiché Maya of Guatemala. This enigmatic document, penned in the 16th century by forgotten hands, is more than a testament to tradition. It is a lyrical bridge between mortal and divine. Within its tender pages, intricate narratives unravel, painting vivid scenes of cosmic inception, celestial intervention, and the birth of humankind. Passed down orally across generations before taking form in written word, the Popol Vuh captures a profound dialogue between the celestial and earthly realms, where divine forces intervene, guiding the fate of humanity with an unseen hand. The tales tell of sky beings descending from the heavens, not in mere flights of fancy, but with an aura of solemn mystery. These celestial visitors, depicted with awe, invite contemplation on their true nature. Were they venerated as gods, mere mythic archetypes, or perhaps something more, echoes of celestial engineers sculpting the contours of creation? Their descriptions, bearing uncanny parallels to modern theories of ancient astronauts, suggest beings of advanced knowledge and capabilities. Within these portrayals lies a delicate interweaving of spiritual narrative and speculative science, prompting us to ponder whether these emissaries from the sky were manifestations of natural forces, divine beings, or visitors from distant stars. The celestial descent of these beings in the Popol Vuh transcends myth, stepping into the realms of profound mystery. These entities were celebrated, their arrival marking transformative moments where divine and mortal realms intertwined. In this primordial era, sky beings actively engaged with humanity, crafting the world and its inhabitants with an ethereal knowledge that captivates curiosity. The notion of these beings as both creators and guides invites a reimagining of their true identity. Were they divine? Or did they belong to an ancient civilization beyond our comprehension? These narratives reverberate with echoes found in cross-cultural mythologies, where human interactions with otherworldly entities signaled pivotal epochs in cultural evolution. Throughout the Popol Vuh, the sky beings are more than ethereal figures. They embody advanced knowledge that defies human comprehension, particularly in acts of creation. Their portrayal hints at sophisticated understanding, a narrative touchstone for the harmonious crafting of humanity. Such vivid accounts suggest not mere literary metaphor, but the possibility of ancient allegories for processes akin to modern genetic manipulation. Were these acts reflective of divine intervention? Or perhaps the poetic imagination of an era not yet ready to grasp the full unfolding tapestry of cosmic knowledge? The text invites us into the enigma of intersection, a realm where myth and scientific exploration might dance together, weaving a narrative that captivates the soul and the mind alike. The Popol Vuh thus beckons us to explore a mystical confluence where age-old mythology embraces speculative sciences, teasing at the idea of ancient astronauts and genetic architects hidden within legendary prose. These tales, while primarily spiritual, mirror complexities within human thought, manifestations of our eternal quest to grasp the cosmic dance of existence. Metaphoric layers within these stories urge modern seekers to voyage beyond literal interpretations, embracing a reality where mythological grandeur reflects a sophisticated understanding, perhaps once known by early cultures, yet concealed beneath the veils of time. Central to this sacred narrative is creation itself, guided by the hands of sky beings whose legacy is sculpted into the fabric of existence. Their creation stories, far from mere metaphysical musings, portray humanity as the culmination of intentional and meticulous design. This portrayal suggests notions of genetic manipulation, inviting a re-evaluation of divinity through the possibility of technological prowess perceived as righteous intervention by early societies. As the sky beings emerge as masters of natural forces, the intertwined threads of myth and science challenge us to perceive reality anew. Interpreted through the mystical lens of the Popol Vuh, these beings mold humanity with a profound sense of purpose, echoing a broader archetype shared across cultures. Their role is not just as mythological deities, but as potent symbols, bridging cosmic realms and earthly reality. While grounded in spirituality, their existence poses questions about historical influences and the possibility of contact beyond known dimensions. They whisper to us from the past, their stories transformative, inviting contemplation on our intertwined destinies with the stars. Are these tales mere allegories? Or could they harbor vestiges of actual visitors whose influence resonates through time? In them lies the Popol Vuh's legacy, a meditative journey into the universe's hidden truths. The narratives stir curiosity, eternally drawing listeners closer to veiled cosmic secrets. As we, modern listeners, engage with these tales, the sky beings become companions, guiding us across boundaries where ancient dreams meet contemporary enlightenment. Their enduring presence is a testament to the power of storytelling as a timeless vessel of cosmic wonder and perpetual exploration. In the luminous landscape of ancient Egypt, where myths and reality often blur, tales of the mysterious flying sun disks unfurl like whispers across time. The ancient Egyptians, inheritors of divine myth and monumental architecture, also left behind enigmatic descriptions of celestial phenomena that continue to enchant and confound modern minds. Among these elusive records, one finds references to objects soaring through the heavens, objects whose nature and origin beg contemplation. Were these merely manifestations of divine metaphors, or could they have been glimpses of something profoundly more cosmic? The skies above Egypt, revered as a sacred canopy, were often depicted in texts and art as a realm where gods and mortals intertwined. Within this tapestry, accounts from temple texts and ancient documents speak of flying sun disks. These radiant entities, notably described in records such as the Thule Papyrus from the era of Pharaoh Thutmose III, portray objects that shimmered with a brilliance surpassing the sun itself. This vivid portrayal invites curiosity. Were these puzzling apparitions simply celestial phenomena, or do they suggest encounters with exceedingly advanced technology or celestial visitors? Delving into the intricacies of Egyptian hieroglyphs, one can discern depictions that intrigue the mind and stir speculation. In the sanctified halls of temples like those at Karnak and Abydos, images and hieroglyphs present godlike figures flanked by radiant, disc-like forms. Traditionally, these are believed to symbolize the perpetual journey of the sun, deity Ra, traversing the sky in an eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Yet, observed anew through the imaginative lens of contemporary thought, they evoke images echoing modern concepts of flying saucers, an invitation to ponder whether these could be echoes of historical encounters veiled in myth and artistry. Pharaohs, regarded as divine intermediaries bridging the earthly and ethereal, occasionally engaged with what texts describe as divine celestial beings. One might speculate that these interactions extended beyond mere religious experiences, transcending into the realm of tangible encounters. Could this proximity with the cosmos have been technologically orchestrated, a testament to dialogues held with beings from clusters untold? Such narratives nurture the possibility that the pharaohs, upheld as the conduit to the divine, may have drawn guidance and wisdom from otherworldly allies, a tantalizing hypothesis blurring the boundaries of deity and extraterrestrial. Skepticism meets intrigue as scholars parse these ancient texts, often attributing them to allegorical enlightenment or astral phenomena. Still, some interpretations dare to tread beyond metaphor, suggesting that these disks served as portals bridging domains, channels through which celestial entities journeyed, linking the corporeal and the cosmic. A recurring theme in civilizations far and wide is the yearning for connection beyond the mortal coil, for insights that elevate human understanding and aspire towards transcendent enlightenment. Could these disks symbolize such gateways, harmonizing the earthly with the boundless cosmos? From meteor showers to atmospheric wonders, scientific contemplation lends its hand in parsing these celestial accounts, proposing natural explanations without dismissing the mystical. The ancient Egyptian cosmos, marvelously complex, invites interpretations that resonate with accounts of looming skies shared by cultures around the globe. Here, one might contemplate, in the wake of divine chariots and wheeling wheels, whether these disk phenomena form a node in a woven pattern of universal experience, shared stories of skyward encounters carved into the stone, and memory of antiquity. The notion of lost tech resounds in tales of forgotten civilizations and their mechanical marvels, from legendary lands like Atlantis to Egypt's architectural wonders. The grand structures of Egypt hint at an advanced prowess in engineering and possibly knowledge obscured by time. Thus, the concept of flying constructs or advanced mechanisms recorded in sacred texts spurs both the imagination and a reconsideration of what technologies might have graced the ancient world. This line of thought threads historical possibility through myth, allowing a re-evaluation of narratives that ignite speculative wonder and scholarly debate. Crossing the boundaries of continents and epochs, the phenomenon of flying discs finds echoes in diverse cultures, whether depicted as the wheeled chariots of India's Vimanika Shastra or the fiery shields seen in ancient Greek chronicles. This shared archetype of celestial encounters fosters the thought of wider contact or parallel experiences across ancient humanity, hinting at a universal narrative interwoven with divine wonder and cosmic intrigue. In the concert of celestial mystery, modern parallels reverberate through similar accounts of contemporary unidentified flying objects, resonating with eerie familiarity to those tales of times long past. Current sightings reflect an enduring human fascination with the skies, suggesting a continuum of cosmic encounters and providing historical depth to our search for understanding. As the stories of Egypt's flying sun disks cascade through time, they illuminate not solely the pursuit of alien visitors, but humanity's eternal quest for knowledge, for connection to something vaster than ourselves. In reflecting upon these tales, one finds less about provable encounters and more about our intrinsic desire to unravel the mysteries of existence and our place beneath the celestial sphere. The enduring allure of the sun disks captures an elemental human yearning for exploration, a universal conundrum inviting us to gaze ever upward, pondering the cosmos and the eternal dance of the stars above. In the sun-drenched landscapes of the American Southwest, the ancient tribes of the Zuni and Hopi continue to whisper stories intertwined with the stars. Their rich cultural heritage is etched not just in the earth, but across the firmament, carried by the oral traditions alive in these communities. Such narratives, cherished and sacred, unravel a spiritual engagement with cosmic entities known as the Sky People. These celestial visitors, threaded through the spiritual and everyday life of the tribes, suggest connections that beckon the curious beyond the bounds of the imagination. The Zuni and Hopi tribes, grounded in a shamanic view of the universe, breathe life into tales where the realms of heaven and earth blend softly. Their cosmos is inhabited by kachinas, divine messengers tethered to sacred mountain peaks or moving through the sky, bridging mortal experience and celestial intention. Within this intricate tapestry, the kachinas are more than myth. They are woven into the ceremonial cycles that guide life within these communities. Embodied in intricately carved dolls, these spirits bring to life the ancestral wisdom, creating a bridge through ritual and story that unites the people with the stars above. Told and retold, stories of the sky people remind the tribes of visitors who descended from the heavens, bestowing knowledge and guidance. Not as conquerors, but as benevolent guides, these beings are integral to the Genesis tales, suggesting an entwined history where boundaries blur between human and divine. Scholars who delve into these narratives find harmonious echoes with ancient astronaut theories, weaving a cosmic tale that circles the globe. Through these tales, one hears the whispers of panspermia, carrying hints of a larger journey that connects human history to the heavens in a dance as old as time itself. The wisdom imparted by these celestial visitors shaped the cultural and spiritual contours of the tribes, leaving an imprint that continues to resonate. Teachings of natural cycles and celestial patterns emerged, stories of interconnectedness binding every living being into a cosmic weave. Reliquaries of ancient knowledge, these tales align with the wisdom of distant philosophies, drawing parallels that seek to enlighten our understanding of the universe. Here, the teachings encourage a reflection upon our place within a vast, interconnected cosmos, where the dance of stars influences the rhythms of life. Symbols of cosmic engagement spring to life in the artistry of the Zuni and Hopi. Pottery, carvings, and textiles become canvases of celestial narrative, their patterns and symbols echoing the movements of stars and the heartbeat of the universe. These sacred artifacts, more than art, serve as talismans, tangible echoes of the teachings shared by the sky people. Architecture, too, in its alignment with solstices and equinoxes, reveals an understanding of the heavens that rivals the most celestial-minded of ancient structures. Celestial navigation, this profound knowledge imparted by the sky people, finds a resonant home in the songs and ceremonies that mark the passing of time. These cultural legacies guide agricultural cycles and spiritual journeys, reflecting an intimacy with the celestial that marks a timeless dialogue with the divine. Stories recount these teachings, how they entwined with the rhythms of nature, mapping the skies to ensure harmony on Earth, and in doing so, carve out a spiritual topography as expansive as the star-filled night. Rituals within these tribes become sacred theaters, each step, each chant, an invocation of cosmic energies, an homage to celestial kinship. It is here that the community finds a sacred tapestry, where worlds collide and the infinite echo of the sky people's guidance reverberates through the ages. These ceremonies embody a living history, passed down through generations as testament to an enduring cosmic relationship. Devotees, acting as channels between the earthly and the otherworldly, showcase a tradition where every gesture, every whispered verse, celebrates a connection that transcends the ordinary. In modern times, safeguarding this heritage becomes both a mission and a calling. As the whispers of the sky people become woven into the broader narrative of human history, their legacy inspires those who seek ancient wisdom. Across the globe, the legacy of the Zuni and Hopi finds new resonance, challenging contemporary understandings of human origin and cosmic influence. Through preservation efforts, digital storytelling, and cultural revitalization. The cosmic dialogues remain alive, inviting a respectful rapprochement between ancient wisdom and modern inquiry. As the tale of the sky people unfolds, questions arise about humanity's role in the vast cosmos. These stories hint at unfathomable connections, urging us to embrace a broader perspective, where science and spirituality entwine their limbs in a dance of discovery. In acknowledging the stories of the Zuni and Hopi, we gaze upon a map sketched not only in the sands of time, but across the boundless sky. The echoes of the sky people, whispering in the breeze, deconstruct not just our histories, but provide a gentle guide to our unfolding futures, eternally reminding us of our shared journey beneath the stars. In the cradle of civilization, between the life-giving waters of the Tigris and Euphrates, the Sumerians rose in antiquity's mists over 6 millennia ago. Their culture blossomed as an oasis of innovation, leaving an indelible mark on the canvas of human history, with creations like cuneiform and the first cities whose echoes are still heard in our ethos today. Among their earthly achievements is woven a cosmology, a sacred dance between the terrestrial and the divine that threads into myths of beings not bound to our earth, but descended from the heavens. These celestial dwellers, known as the Anunnaki, stir intrigue like echoes of a forgotten dream. Their tales, captured in the venerable Enuma Elish and etched into fragile tablets, speak of cosmic architects bestowing civilization's gifts to humanity. These stories reveal a belief in divine origins, an understanding that destiny's hands shaped mankind beneath the watchful gaze of these skyward figures. Like pilgrims of old, we journey through these ancient lines, seeking the unseen trails left by these shadowy benefactors, pondering the whisper of the unknown in our ear. The Anunnaki, larger than life and steeped in celestial power, emerge from the pages with the grace of mist parting to reveal their stories. Embodied in tales and depicted vividly in ancient art, their might and wisdom spill over the rim of mortal understanding. Gods like Enki, Enlil, and Inanna dance through the narratives, their cosmic powers echoing across millennia. Some now muse they were more than myth, perhaps visitors from the stars, wielding technologies and wisdom far ahead of their time. To skeptics, these notions diminish the vibrant tapestry of Sumerian imagination, yet the allure of otherworldly connections endures, igniting our eternal quest for deeper truths. Among the intriguing Sumerian tales is humanity's creation, a narrative crafting man from clay not for autonomy, but to serve their divine overseers. This tale diverges from other Genesis myths, creating a vision of harmonious collaboration amid a cosmic hierarchy. Humanity's purpose intertwined with the gods' needs, a theme that resonates with shadows of partnership and exchange of wisdom and advancement. It spurs contemplation of the ancients' understanding of duty and destiny in the cosmic order, as whispers of enlightenment and mutual dependence echo through time's corridors. Standing as silent witnesses to these cosmic transactions, the Sumerians constructed towering ziggurats, sacred bridges linking Earth to the celestial spheres. These architectural marvels, layered like the steps of a stairway to the stars, hosted rites and worship to honor divine tenants of the heavens. Encased in their bricks lies the belief in a universe brimming with mystery and the perennial human aspiration to touch the divine. To some contemporary interpreters, these structures may have been more than mere symbols, perhaps practical beacons for celestial visitors, teasing the boundaries between myth and history. Yet Sumerian lore, rich and layered, brings forth the dark memory of the Great Flood. Much like the biblical tale of Noah, the Sumerian narrative speaks of an earth-cleansing deluge, a divine judgment upon mankind for falling into chaos and disharmony. But it gives rise to renewal, a cleansing of the slate by nature's fierce hand, marking a recurring theme across diverse ancient cultures. Was this flood a spiritual allegory, or did it leave tangible impressions on the earth? The duality of destruction and resurrection offers fresh insights into human resilience and divine justice across the epochs. Amid the panoply of these grand tales stand Enlil and Enki, the powers of air and reason, of storm and water, wind and wisdom, each shaping destinies in their duality. They reflect the cosmos's balance of chaos and order, akin to an ancient symphony that resonates harmony and discord in equal measure. Their interactions, alternately harmonious and adversarial, evoke the timeless dance of opposing forces, a meditation on the precarious balancing act of existence and the intricate weave of life's many threads. An enigmatic symbol of cosmic authority, the Tablet of Destinies holds the power to decree the fates of gods and men. Contemplation of this mysterious object invites reflections on sovereignty and control, perhaps shining with insights into cosmic laws. Whether a mere symbol or a literal artifact, it challenges our perceptions of mastery over destiny, encouraging an exploration of humanity's quest for understanding and its eternal dialogue with the universe. Interwoven within these spiritual tapestries is the sacred marriage, a ritual of renewal between earth and sky, embracing the divine feminine and masculine forces. This sacred rite ensures the cosmos's perpetual harmony, reinforcing earthly abundance and celestial order. Its echoes span cultures, finding resonance in the symbolic unity of opposites, fostering myriad reflections on creation and continuity throughout the ages. At the fringes of this mythic tapestry, stories remain unfinished, fragments of a grand story yet to be unveiled. Each tablet discovered, every line deciphered, adds another note to an ancient melody that captivates and bewilders the mind. These narratives, dancing between the ephemeral and the eternal, guide us to the inquiry's heart, urging us to listen ever closer to the stories murmured by the sands of time. Thus, in traversing the mythic landscapes of Sumer, we find ourselves drawn into an ancient narrative, coaxing us to consider the nature of belief and the dance of consciousness. These stories of the Anunnaki circle back to ourselves, echoing within the quiet spaces of contemplation, inviting us to embrace our quest for knowledge and a deeper touch of the divine. Chapter 8. The Nazca Lines and the Watchers Above. In the vast, arid plains of southern Peru, the Nazca Lines stretch across the desert floor, an enigma wrapped in earth and mystery. These immense geoglyphs, etched with a precision that challenges comprehension, depict enigmatic patterns and forms, from spirals and geometric crosses to gigantic animals like the monkey and the hummingbird. Spanning more than 50 miles, their sheer scale invites the mind to soar above, for the true artistry of these lines can only be appreciated from the heavens, leading generations to wonder whom they were truly meant for. Traced by the Nazca civilization between 500 BCE and 500 CE, the creation of these vast drawings remains an unsolved riddle. Crafted without written records, their purpose and meaning have sparked the imagination of scholars and seekers alike. Were they celestial calendars tracking the dance of the stars, or perhaps pathways for sacred pilgrimages, where the earthbound sought communion with the divine? The desert itself, guardian of these ancient lines, has preserved them for centuries, holding tight to their secrets. Speculation abounds, weaving threads of science and spirituality into a tapestry of wonder. Some say these lines were formed as messages to otherworldly watchers, beings from the stars who might have guided humanity from above. A theory posited by researchers suggests the lines aligned with celestial bodies, acting as an ancient astronomical calendar. Convergences noted at specific points may have marked solstices or equinoxes, embedding a reverence for the natural cycles that govern the sky. Consider the zoomorphic and geometric patterns. Perhaps these were constellations, mirroring the heavens and expressing the Nazca people's intricate connection to both Earth and cosmos, a sophisticated understanding of the divine rhythms swirling above them. Yet another interpretation sees the lines as sacred pathways for spiritual processions, known as seques, walked by the devout in an arid world where rain was life. Rituals unfolded upon these lines, as if each step could summon rain and invoke the favor of gods. Pilgrimage has often mirrored spiritual quests in many cultures, a physical journey to echo celestial paths, perhaps here performed under the vigilant gaze of deities residing above, bridging the mundane with the mystical. Many have imagined these geoglyphs as a form of communication with celestial watchers, messages inscribed into the earth meant for the gods in the sky. The Nazca worshipped deities who might have descended from the heavens. Perhaps these lines were offerings visible from above, declaring devotion and seeking divine intervention. The artistry and scale imply an audience beyond mere terrestrial actors, amplifying the act of prayer and connecting the visible with the unseen. How these lines materialized invokes awe at the resourcefulness of the Nazca. Teams meticulously removed the top layer of reddish pebbles to reveal the lighter ground, etching contrasting designs with incredible detail. The question lingers. Without modern tools, how did they achieve such precision? Some propose otherworldly aid, an influence from visitors not of this earth, stirring visions of ancient extraterrestrial collaboration. This theory finds roots in the notion that knowledge or technology might have traversed from stars to sand, a cosmic cooperation captured in stone. The Nazca lines do not stand alone in the grand tapestry of the world's skyward narratives. Throughout time, cultures have told of beings from the heavens imparting knowledge or divine inspiration. From the Maya to the Sumerians, tales of celestial visitors remind us of an enduring thirst for discovery, a constant search for meaning that spans continents and centuries. Technological musings further reveal the genius of the ancients, who shaped colossal images with rudimentary tools and remarkable ingenuity. There is a danger, though, in attributing such achievements to external influences, risking a dismissal of historical accomplishments. The Nazca's creativity and discipline must be admired, their civilization respected for both spiritual devotion and earthly invention. Underpinning the line's mystery is a vision of them as bridges between earthly existence and cosmic realms. These geoglyphs symbolize more than art. They represent quests for transcendence, pathways for divine descent. By inscribing vast symbols upon the earth, the Nazca might have seen themselves carving paths for communication, the desert floor becoming a canvas for dreams of celestial dialogue. Today, as we stand under the same sky, the Nazca lines whisper of an era when wonder soared as high as the stars. In this age of technological advancement and exploration, they remind us of a shared legacy, a testament to the human spirit's eternal quest to leave marks upon the universe. As historians unravel the layers of these desert glyphs, myth and science dance together, weaving a fabric both ancient and immediate, inviting each of us to ponder the profound connectivity of all who have looked upward with curiosity and hope. In these lines etched by ancient hands, a continuum of wonder and legacy endures, asking us to remember, to study, and above all, to dream. In the sacred whispers of ancient texts lies the mesmerizing story of the Book of Enoch, an enchanting tapestry woven with divine mysteries and celestial wanderings. Attributed to Enoch, a figure who dances on the edges of biblical recollection, this narrative spirals through forbidden corridors of the past, painting visions of encounters with luminous beings and unearthly dominions. The tale, rarely embraced by the mainstream scripture, unlocks a vault of questions, invoking a delicate curiosity that mingles spirituality with cosmic wonder. This timeless journey beckons us to enter the narrative's ethereal embrace, where the echoes of divine encounters suggest possibilities beyond the grasp of mortal comprehension. The narrative unfolds with Enoch's transcendent ascent, spirited away by beings of radiant light onto a celestial voyage through unexplored realms. An ascent documented with an artistry that marries poetic finesse to profound metaphysical insights. This journey reveals cosmic domains that elude human sight, a kaleidoscope of divine architecture and boundless cosmic order. These glimpses into the celestial tapestry compel our hearts to wonder. Are these not purely spiritual revelations, but perhaps echoes of ancient encounters with otherworldly intelligences? Enoch's celestial odyssey invites a confluence of spirituality and speculative wonder, drawing us into an expanse where history and myth entwine with cosmic whispers. Enoch's visionary passages explore realms of light, grand structures that shimmer with divine luminescence amidst the heavenly canvas. In these celestial houses of light, intricate depictions evoke wonder at cosmic domains that mirror the sacred geometries steeped deep within our collective spiritual memory. Is this not a mere allegory of spiritual ascension, but perhaps hints of otherworldly abodes, akin to modern-day reflections found in ufological tales? The celestial architecture whispers in the tongues of the ages, inviting reflection upon whether ancient visionaries glimpsed the abodes of star-born beings or dreamt of spiritual transcendence knit within the stars' embrace. As Enoch's journey weaves through the heavens, it reveals the cosmic chariots traversing the unfathomable vastness, eloquently portrayed as vessels beyond earthly comprehension. The descriptions breathe life into the imagination, resonating with modern narratives of unidentified craft that dance through our skies today. Are these celestial chariots mere flights of poetic imagination, or accounts of interactions with transcendent technology? The cosmic crafts depicted through Enoch's eyes beckon us into visions that straddle the boundary of spiritual metaphor and potential extraterrestrial reality. Through the whispers of ancient prose, we are invited to wander upon a pilgrimage where sacred scripture touches the unknown's horizon. Within this celestial expedition, Enoch encounters revelations steeped in the architecture of cosmic order, themes that delve into creation's secrets and the dance of divine consciousness. These revelations cast a poetic net over age-old philosophical inquiries regarding universal laws, timelessness, and the soul's journey through realms of existence. Here, within the sacred text, lies a wealth of insight suggesting connections that link the spiritual with the cosmic, challenging materialistic interpretations and beckoning the listener into realms of meditative rumination. Enoch's encounters with angelic beings or celestial guardians introduce figures wrapped in divine radiance, emanating wisdom beyond human understanding. Yet, these interactions open portals to broader reflections, considering whether ancient texts preserved veiled accounts of contact with extraterrestrial minds. The portrayal of these beings stirs questions. Are they divine messengers of spiritual enlightenment, or entities from realms beyond our own? Through patient reflection on these figures, One's journey through Enoch's narrative acknowledges the potential intersection of angelic reverence and interstellar intrigue, an ethereal dance across the boundaries of human belief. Enoch's text also reveals the enigmatic Watchers, celestial overseers maintaining the universe's balance. These figures juxtapose earthly existence with divine duty, their narratives echoing across the annals of myth and tradition. Are the Watchers embodiments of spiritual guidance, or do they align with the concept of cosmic sentinels monitoring humanity's evolution? This narrative thread vibrates with thoughts of ancient wisdom threading through the cosmos, offering an illuminated path for those seeking harmony between divine guardianship and the cosmic enigma. Reflections on time and space unfurl with Enoch's mystical passages, creating a canvas of cosmic cycles and the celestial ballet of worlds. His visions challenge temporal and spatial constraints, inviting explorations that merge spiritual allegory with scientific contemplation. As we voyage through Enoch's narrative, an experience of time's illusion and the infinite dimensions of space whisper through the poetic revelations, beckoning a deeper understanding of the universe's vast choreography. Enoch's legacy endures, a bridge connecting ancient spiritual teachings with modern curiosity about interstellar mysteries. His celestial chronicles provide profound insight, enticing the seeker into an eternal quest for comprehending the cosmic tapestry. This timeless narrative offers resonance and revelation for those daring to explore a dialogue between the sacred and the cosmic, unveiling a trail where spiritual wisdom walks hand in hand with the wonder of galactic exploration. As our exploration of the Book of Enoch concludes, the mysteries imparted linger, inviting quiet contemplation. In this harmonious dance of celestial ascent and earthly longing, Enoch's narrative soothes and stirs the soul, urging seekers toward enlightenment. Through Enoch's lens, we glimpse the universe's shimmering possibility, where the ancient quest for truth harmonizes with modern cosmic curiosity. In these timeless echoes, the universe unveils its wonder, leaving us to wander gently, eternally touched by the universe's profound embrace. In the quiet echoes of time, there exists a tapestry woven with the threads of dreamtime, the spiritual essence that forms the bedrock of Aboriginal culture. This is a realm where cosmic and terrestrial realities intertwine, where stories of star beings blend seamlessly with the patterns of the universe, defying the confines of time and space. The dreamtime is not merely an abstract concept. It is a living, breathing narrative that vibrates through the songs, dances, and ceremonies of the tribes. Here, under the expansive sky, the ancient knowledge of cosmology, celestial patterns, and distant orbits whisper the secrets of the universe. As we meander through these ethereal narratives, it becomes evident that the embrace of the dreamtime extends far beyond conventional spiritual teachings. This dimension speaks of an intrinsic connection with celestial phenomena. The star beings are more than figments of imagination. They are cosmic architects, ancestral guides who walked alongside our ancestors beneath ancient skies. Their tales are not mere mythological anecdotes, but invitations to ponder forgotten epochs and union with extraterrestrial entities, urging us to reassess our place in the cosmic expanse. Some of these star beings are revered as creation figures, their presence instrumental in shaping our world. They descended from above, fashioning landscapes and ecosystems with a divine blueprint beyond mortal comprehension. In their wisdom, they infused Earth with life, teaching languages and planting knowledge of agriculture, culture, and spiritual purpose. The tales told by Aboriginal people intertwine spiritual evolution with cosmic influence, suggesting humanity's genesis is a blend of terrestrial and ethereal threads. These stories challenge our perceptions, offering a broader perspective on our origins, minds open to cosmic influences shaping our existence. In the Kimberley region, the Wandjina figures painted in vivid hues on ancient rock surfaces stand as silent witnesses to mystical pasts. Their halo-like crowns and serene expressions seem to evoke an alien presence, resonating with ancestral encounters that straddle spiritual and extraterrestrial realms. According to lore, the Wandjina descended from the Milky Way, setting forth laws and maintaining Earth's balance. Serving as both creation figures and stewards, they highlight the symbiotic relationship between our world and the cosmic sea. Their presence questions whether they are spiritual guardians or markers of a deeper cosmic alliance. Aboriginal narratives often recount tales of sky heroes, celestial visitors who inspired growth and transformation. These stories, woven across tribes, share the profound impact these figures had on indigenous life. Embodying messages of morality and cosmic law, sky heroes transcend mere mythological constructs, offering timeless ideals of courage, wisdom, and harmony. Their stories permeate art and ceremony, binding communities with a shared cosmic heritage and questioning whether they were enlightened ancestors or emissaries from distant worlds. Each retelling invites us to reflect on guidance through the ages, grounding us in a connection between earth and sky. In these stories, glowing vessels of fire trace their paths through starlit skies, fiery crafts of a celestial technology that appears far advanced for their time. Descriptions of these luminous ships parallel modern accounts of unidentified aerial phenomena. With awe and wonder, Aboriginal lore remembers these vessels as potent symbols of cosmic communication, piloted by beings of light that visited and maintained harmony. These arcs across the heavens offer a broader cosmological context, filled with wonder and urging contemplation of our place among celestial realms. In shaping the very land, the hand of celestial cartographers is seen in every hill, valley, and watercourse, molded with divine precision to sustain life. Aboriginal Dreamtime attributes these formations to star beings who imbued the earth with sacredness and order. Through their intervention, chaos transformed into a cohesive web of natural phenomena mirroring cosmic designs. Each landscape is more than a physical space. It is a spiritual conduit, connecting us to ancestral wisdom. The stories transform these landmarks into reminders of universal harmony, reflecting a divine interplay of creativity and cosmology. Another motif in these tales is the cosmic serpent, symbolizing creation and embodying wisdom. Revered for its transformative power, the serpent is depicted as a bridge between earthly existence and celestial realms. Stories often describe its descent from the heavens, crafting the world in its sinuous dance. This symbolism invites reflection on the balance it represents, linking earthly and cosmic domains. The serpent's grace, as it's inscribed in art, echoes ancestral wisdom, a reminder of truths coiled within the stars. Songs hold great power within Aboriginal culture, creating a cosmic tapestry linking past and present. Through songlines, tribes recount the travels of ancestral spirits and align star patterns with earthly landmarks. Cosmic configurations merge with terrestrial reality, suggesting the unity between earth and sky, each melody resonating with echoes of encounters transcending time and space. Aboriginal tradition reinforces cosmic ancestry's belief by linking song and starlit night, elevating present wisdom accumulated across epochs. The harmonic unity between Earth and cosmos invites immersive reflection. Dreamtime stands as a dimension akin to interdimensional travel, pathways traversed by shamans connecting tangible worlds with ethereal domains. This offers insight into harmony once guiding humanity's interactions, where existence allows dualities to coexist. Between magic and mystery, the known and unknown birth wisdom beyond sensory reach, inviting exploration of cosmic landscapes. Stories of ancient occurrences in dreamtime form interdimensional connections that transcend myth. Speaking of transcendence, ancient encountering future, and all entwining within a continuum of star-lit insight. Reflecting on these stories illuminates more than mystic encounters. They form maps of illumination, posing profound questions and stirring cosmic curiosity. Passed down through generations, they serve as a touchstone for understanding life's connectedness with broader universal phenomena. As co-travelers in this cosmic voyage, these contemplative echoes inspire introspection, guiding us beyond time-worn paths into the depths of ancestral connections and universal mysteries, forming the sky as an enduring witness to humanity's shared celestial heritage. If these truths resonate with you, explore more by liking and subscribing to our channel as we continue unraveling the mysterious depths of our universe.